Today's Bible reading comes from John 14:6. Jesus said to him, I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. The Word of God. Thanks be to God. Hello, friends. I'm super happy and excited to see you all virtually and get in touch with you this morning. I hope you have been doing well and staying safe. I missed our time together when we could physically gather in the sanctuary, worship together, and talk about how we much love the unicorn, and of course, Jesus. I know we are all living in such difficult and stressful times, with so many no's to what we used to love doing. We can no longer freely go outside to have some fun or see our friends in class or at church. And the news just keeps telling us about how the situation is getting worse and worse over time. I feel you and I'm with you. We are together in this, and we will get through this. To ease up our stress a little bit, I would like to share a piece of poem with you. It is called The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. I'm sure some of you have already heard about this famous poem. I'll read it for you and try to give yourself some moment of reflection. Two roads diverge in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both. And be one traveler, long I stood, and looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. Then took the other as just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because he was grassy and wanted wear. Though as for that the passing there had worn them really about the same, and both that morning equally lay. In leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence. Two roads diverge in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. In this poem, we hear about two roads separating off in the woods, and there's nothing else to do but to choose one of the roads and continue life's journey. If you were this traveler, which road would you like to take? Easy one or tough one? How about one that has flowers on both sides? What I find funny is that the traveler decides to be more adventurous and chooses to take a road that is less traveled, perhaps less preferred by others. This poem teaches us about decision. We are given many choices, and we have to make a lot of decisions as we walk our life's journey. In our Bible lesson today, Jesus teaches much of what this poem tells us about making decisions. One day, Jesus tells his disciples that he will be going to the Father to prepare a place for them. But they have no idea about where the Father lives and how Jesus would get to the Father. Thomas asks Jesus, "Come on, we don't know where you're going exactly. How can you know the way?" Jesus answers to him, "I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. Jesus is telling us that He is the way we should take and walk. He is the truth we should live by, and He is the life we need. It is through Jesus that we can come and meet our God. Every day we are given many opportunities to choose, many roads to take in our life's journey. And Jesus tells His disciples and us that it is the time to decide which road would you like to take. Your own, others, or mine. Now He invites all of us to take the path that He has taken. It is not easy, but promised and worthwhile. So let's follow His footsteps and make His path our own. We keep in our prayers and thoughts for those who are affected by the coronavirus. We reach out to our family and friends for help and just to be with them. And we always wonder, what would Jesus do whenever we make decisions? In doing so, there you'll find yourself already walking with Jesus in every footstep you make.